First of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Bilal Akhtar. And my father's name is Akhtar Ali, and I am 19-year-old. And I have done my intermediate from Government Higher Secondary School, number 2. And today I'm gonna tell you about the name of my presentation. The name of my presentation is Difference Between Village Lifestyle and the City Lifestyle. And I will represent my presentation with the reference of some points. My first point is food. The food that used in village and the food that used in city. I will tell about the food that is used in the village. Mostly the people that are living in the village use their homemade food that is mostly be produced by the homemade raw material. I pronounce 2 words, homemade food and the homemade raw material. In homemade food, it is a butter, milk, and other some traditional dishes as well. But homemade raw material, there is that is using for cooking purposes. One is food, second is haze, and the third is interesting, that is dung balls. And some of you don't know about dung balls. I want to tell you in Punjabi, pathiyan. वो जो होती है ना pathiyan, that is a homemade raw material that's used in the village. And that is the food. जब सच बोलते हैं तो फिर ये भी बोलना पड़ता है कि मैं क्योंकि I am a villager. I'm telling you about the village and telling you about difference about the city as well. And my second point is the mean of transportation. In cities, road conditions is very well. And the people have their own transport like car, bike as well. And people feel no difficulty when they have to move within the city or have to clear a long distance. And a lot of facilities also provided to the people who are living in the cities. Like I take example of Lahore. In Lahore, metro train, orange bus, and even auto is provide facilities to the students, to the people about the government, from the government and state. But on the other hand, in village, it's very poor. The road condition is very poor. People have to face a lot of difficulties when have to move toward the cities or within the village as well. And the source of transportation in village are, I want to tell, one is mostly people through their their distance by walking. Some may have bike, some may have cycle, and the main important is donkey cart, kotirera. When they have to bring their grass for the animals from the field, that's used. And my third point is that is important, and there is education. Most of the people who live in a village are uneducated. And they have to move toward the city for getting our education. I'm telling about myself, I'm a villager, and as we have to come to IELTS for getting higher education and to learn English. As well, I want to say that in education, there is no private option for the villagers. Some institutions are present, like government institutions to tell primary. And on the other hand, the people who are living in cities and providing a lot of facilities by the government issue, and more people are educated and got more opportunity of employment as well. They are in cities, and they are फिर वो देते हैं भाई आ जाओ भाई आपको मुलाजमतें दें. People have to move for job to the city for the job. फिर वो रोब भी चाटते हैं. That's the life. And my next point is employment. Employment, mostly people who live in the city, the former doing work-related, farm-related works. And actually, the farming is a seasonal job. And when they feel that it is not time for cultivation, they have to move toward the city and doing some work, like labor work, But on the other hand, I'm gonna tell you about the people who live in cities or well settled, have their own business. Some may set their institutions, study institutions, and import export. So the job opportunities in the cities is very well. And my last point is infrastructure. That is the one of the most future point of the cities. That makes difference between the village and the city. Badi buildings. There is a high buildings present in city, and it's crowded. It's crowded, and people have low space for living. As well, on the other hand, I'm gonna tell you about the in village people have large houses with open space, and the people in village are hardworking, honest, loyal, and simple as well. And the social life, at the end I want to tell something about the social life of the villager who live in a village. They are very cooperative with each other, like Chida and Mida. Chida and Mida, वो बैठे हुए हैं घर में, हाँ भाई छिदा का पीरा मिदा आया पास, हाँ भाई वो तेनों पता राने मजे लइए तेनों पता राने. But the thing is not a maja and not a matter of tea. They are too betraying to the mida that is coming to Shida. What the matter is, they are cooperative and give time to the other people who are coming to them. But on the other hand, in cities, people are not cooperative and not give time to the people, and just there are some special occasions and festival when they have to sit together, like Eid, and otherwise they don't give time to their relatives, to their siblings. Siblings to रोज ही मिलते हैं, to their relatives and to their friends and to their colleagues as well. So thanks for that and for me.